Do not lie, everyone. Today, RUKA's Weverse timeline from ARTMS suddenly transformed into a hidden art gallery that made hearts race. 2 images, just 2 simple images, yet it felt like receiving the final piece of a grand mystery we could only guess at from the depth in her gaze. What was RUKA truly trying to convey? Why exactly today? Was this merely a routine aesthetic post, or were there other vibrations she was trying to channel through this digital canvas? Hold your breath, because we are about to dive deep into the world of symbols, emotions, and the steadfast heart of Jean-Michel RUKA. Let us begin. If you were an active lurker on ARTMS's Weverse this morning, your timeline undoubtedly exploded as well. Amidst the busy preparations for group and unit activities, RUKA unexpectedly shared 2 images that were impactful. Not a flawless selfie with a cute filter, not a dance practice snippet, but 2 works of art. 1. A photograph of the legendary Jean-Michel Basquiat piece, Untitled, 1981. 2. A photo of an exhibition titled Signs, Connecting Past and Future at the DDP Museum. At first glance, it seems ordinary, right? But look again, feel it again. In the hands of an idol whose character is often described as silent but deadly, possessing a mysterious aura, and being full of layered emotions, these 2 images suddenly feel like a statement, a loud whisper amidst the noise. This is not just a post, this is a vibe check for the entire fandom, and I am confident we all passed with top marks in terms of emotional connection this time. Let us first unpack the initial image, Untitled 1981 by Jean-Michel Basquiat. Our visual king made an incredibly artistic choice. Who is Basquiat? He is a New York street art legend, an artist whose works are explosive, filled with mysterious symbols, and possess an unbridled, raw energy. His art often speaks of racism, power, social structures, and identity. Yet what RUKA selected is a work on paper, crayon on paper. Look at it. The lines appear rough, spontaneous, as if drawn in a single breath. There's a figure resembling a primitive form, perhaps a hero or a deity. The colors are limited, but the pressure behind each stroke is strong. What could this mean for RUKA? Let us connect the dots. Basquiat started from graffiti on New York streets, anonymous, leaving only the tag Samo. From a medium often considered dirty or vandalism, he arose to become a global art icon. His hard work began from the rawest roots, from the most honest expression, unconcerned with formal rules. Does that sound familiar? It mirrors the journey of a trainee, from practicing basics in a small room, pouring out all emotions through dance and song, to finally standing on a grand stage. RUKA might be reflecting on her own artistic journey, from a girl training with intense passion to an idol whose work is now seen by millions. There's a nuance of staying true to one's roots here. Even though everything now appears polished and professional, that wild and pure artistic spirit remains, exactly like Basquiat's crown strokes that refuse to be tamed. The second image is even more explicit, the exhibition Signs, Connecting Past and Future. The text is bilingual, and a key phrase stands out, Signs, Connecting Past and Future. The description below it reads, in translation, Basquiat's drawings, with their rough and spontaneous lines and sense of rhythm, display strong energy and speed, reminding us of his starting point in graffiti. Here lies the main point, connecting past and future. These words alone could bring tears to the eyes of Lusemble and ARTMS fans. RUKA has a long history in this industry. She has been through various phases, ups and downs, changes and evolution. But look, she chose an exhibition that literally states the symbols from the past are not to be abandoned. They are signs, guideposts, directly connected to her future. Every experience, every laugh, every tear, every exhausting practice session, they are all symbols that shape RUKA today and tomorrow. This is a statement of steadfastness, that she remains standing, resilient, because she understands and values every single step of the path she has walked. Can we just appreciate the depth of this? On the exhibition image, there is also the text, Signal 2 o'clock to 3:10 a.m. Museum. a signal in the middle of the night, 2 to 3 in the morning, the hours when the world sleeps, but the mind is often clearest and emotions most raw. This is the time for introspection, for contemplation, for feeling everything more deeply. RUKA seems to be inviting us into that moment, that silent night moment where she might have been sitting, viewing art, and feeling a connection to Basquiat's struggle, a connection to the theme of past and future, and ultimately deciding to share that signal with us. This reveals a steadfastness that is not hard and rigid, but flexible and full of awareness. The steadfastness to remain sensitive, to continue feeling, and to still want to share light even during the midnight she might be facing. Whether it's the pressure of being an idol, longing for something, or simply an intense creative process, she chooses to stand firm in her own way, through art.
So, as a fandom, what can we glean from all this? The message is clear. RUKA is a deep and reflective artist. She is not only a dancer and singer, she is a storyteller who uses various mediums. And what is most heartwarming, she trusts us to be an audience that appreciates. Therefore, the sentiment in our title, may RUKA always be surrounded by warmth and support, whatever accompanies her steps, is the perfect response. These two images are a reminder for us. Our support does not always have to be screams at concerts or trending hashtags. Sometimes the best support is to quietly understand, to feel, and to respect her space and her language, to provide warmth by being a safe place for her to express herself, even through subtle means like this. So, after delving into the meaning of these two seemingly simple images, what is your feeling? Do you also sense the same wave of calm and strength, or does a different interpretation come to your mind? For me, this is reminiscent of a quote, "Art is how our soul breathes in a world that often makes us forget to feel." And today, RUKA invited us all to take a deep breath together, to look back with gratitude, to look forward with hope, and to stand firm in the now with all her authenticity. What do you think will be the next signal RUKA gives? Could this be the start of a new era in her artistic expression for ARTMS or Lucemble? Or perhaps it is preparation for something more personal? Let me know in the comments. Do not forget to share your thoughts, because in our community, every voice is part of a beautiful mosaic. Thank you for engaging with this discussion. If this resonated with you, please like this video. Comment below about what piece of art has ever inspired you or made you feel connected to your idol. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss our next exploration. Until next time, where we continue to explore the beautiful, complex, and wonderful world of K-pop. This discussion was created with full appreciation for RUKA and all members of ARTMS and Lucemble. Every interpretation stems from observation and affection as fans. May it bring positive energy and peace to us all. Stay healthy, stay loving, and keep supporting your artists in your own beautiful way.